Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow, because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. However, since you're here, I just need for you to do two things. Hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey boy, hey. Hey girl, hey. Hey now. Ryan.
That's a cute sweater.
To each his own. To each his own.
10 and 2, Craig. 10 and 2.
10 and 2, because right now I'm at about 2 and 7. I'm driving about 2 and 7. It's a little warm in here, don't you think?
It's always warm.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, job. We just passed Carlton's house.
4 months.
Yes. Yes, do your homework, please. You saw that?
10 and 2.
10 and 2. Please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, especially if you've been watching and you haven't bothered to go ahead and tap that subscribe button, but also hit the little bell so that you get the notification when I go live or I upload something new. Tonight there's a brand new episode of Gay Like Me Conversation. It's going to be on the Gay Like Me Conversation YouTube channel. It's going to be on the Gay Like Me YouTube channel at 9 p.m. tonight. And excuse me. Do it, do it, do it, do it, down, down, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's tonight at 9 o'clock. Yes, Carlton made it to Pittsburgh in the great time yesterday. We spoke last night until it was time to go to bed. Amen. He made it to his hotel, he and Copper. I need a little cream for my hands. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live version of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Oh, Aaron said he just watched the No Fats, No Femmes topic, and it was very good. Very, very good. Let me see if my friend Adrian is in there, Adrian Phipps, because he wants to be a moderator, and I need to add him as a moderator in here. Ryan, so you had a great birthday. We have a Patreon that I'm going to upload today, probably when we're at the gym. I'm going to upload a Patreon video, and you'll get to see a sneak peek of what we did for Ryan's birthday.
That you were late for.
Did you just look out the window when you said that? You really thought you just served me, didn't you? You really think you just served me up, didn't you?
I'm just saying.
You think you just served me up? When you got to get a bitch together, you just tap them on their shoulder. You think you just served me up?
Why black people can't be on time?
Well, first of all, since I was not helping to set up the party, I figured I could come in a few minutes late. I don't like when people show up and stuff right on time.
A few minutes?
Yeah.
When people make a reservation, it's for a reason.
I didn't know it was a reservation now. I didn't know you had a reservation.
Because you look like you just woke up.
When I came to the party?
No face.
Well, Ryan, Friday was a dialysis day, so I probably was still tired.
Oh, you going to put on Miss Gladys?
I was probably still tired from that morning. Because I don't think I really had a nap.
But then you kept the party going that night.
And I'm a man of a particular age, so I need a little nap. That's the problem with you young folk. Those of you that are under 30. Y'all not taking enough naps. And that's why when y'all in y'all 30s, y'all looking like y'all in y'all 40s. And when you're in your 20s, you're looking like you're in your 40s. Because y'all not taking naps.
How was Keon's birthday?
I did not make it.
to the brunch, to Keon's brunch. I had a very valid reason. What?
What was the reason?
Somebody said, "Are you getting the dialysis on Miss Gladys?" Well, I got to get up and take her.
Thank you.
I got to get up and take her. And look, that's like something happened the other day, and it was something with me and Elliot. And my mother was like, "Well, why are you taking care of all of this stuff? Why isn't Craig doing it?" She said, "Well, I mean, what was it? I'm trying to think of what it was." Elliot was doing something, and my mother was like, "Well, why are you doing it, Elliot? Craig should be doing." Oh. He was packaging up the gifts that for those of you that participated in the Goalie Gummy contest. So we were packaging them. We have 2 more that are going to go out today. That's Pamela and Sherry Kuntz or Kuntz. So anyway, I know I meant to change my shirt. This is my pajama shirt, but I'm gonna work out in this today. So at any rate, I ended up. Elliot was packaging things up. Now, I didn't ask Elliot to package it up, but Elliot was just packaging it up. Elliot is a busybody, okay? So he was packaging it up. And my mother said, "Well, why are you packing and taping it and mailing them off?" I said, "First of all, he's not mailing them off. I'm mailing them off." And so, right. So I was just like, "No, I'm actually going to mail them off. He's just over there packaging them up," which I didn't ask him to do. So then I said, "Well, Ma, why are you worried about Elliot packaging?" I said, "The same reason I got to get up and take you to dialysis. You got to go to dialysis. I don't, but I get up and take you. Because you could be in an Uber." But at any rate, I didn't make it to Keon's brunch on Sunday. I had every intention that I was getting ready, about to go, and Dave, the handy guy, my friend / handy guy, was coming over to do something that I needed to have done. And I got to catch him when I can catch him. And he said, "Well, I'm on my way to your house right now." And then Daniel showed up as well to do some work. So I had to be at the house. I couldn't just leave. So I ended up not making it to his thing. So I reached out to him and said, "Listen, I'm going to have to do something with you this week for your birthday. So that I don't hear nothing about this birthday." Amen. But here's the thing. I had to get my doors done. Good day from St. Louis. Hey girl, hey man. So speaking of my mother, let me tell y'all something. So I took her to dialysis this morning. And I may put this up on my Patreon, but she leaves out with this little silk bonnet on because she went and got her hair done over the weekend. She got her hair done over the weekend. So she leaving the house with this little silk bonnet. And I said, "Wait, you going to dialysis with this on?" She walking out the door. I said, "You going to dialysis with this?" She said, "Yeah, I don't want." I said, "Okay." I didn't even say no. I just said, "Let me mind my business." So she went on out the door with her, with her bonnet. You know what? I'm gonna do something with him this week. So anyway, with Keon. So my mother was going to dialysis with her little bonnet on. I'm like, oh, okay. So it reminded me, and I was telling Elliot earlier. I said, I will never forget when I was in middle school in Baltimore. I went to Falstaff Middle School. And when I tell you, one day my mother was off work and she was taking me to school one morning. And you know how it is when you're in middle school, you're pre-adolescence or, you're pre-pubescent or whatever they call it, right? And so, kids can be cruel when you're in that junior high phase. And so there he is dressed up in that costume. I wonder if he lived right there and he'd just be walking down there on that corner. So anyway, so we're on our way to school. And so my mother had on a scarf and had rollers, one of those scarves, like a bandana type scarf, but it was a scarf that had flowers on it. And she had it tied in the back. And I said, "Ma, can you take that off?" Because she was going into my school. She said, "Well, I need to go ahead and talk to one of these teachers while I'm here." And I was like, well, can you take that scarf off? My mother had just gotten her hair done like the day before or something, right? And she told me, I ain't think about them kids. I ain't taking my scarf. She said, when I go back home, I'm going to lay back down. She said, no, I'm not rolling my hair back up. So anyway, we go to the school. And here she come into the school building. I ain't even got to tell you what she had on. She had on a bunch of house clothes or whatever she had on. So anyway, something she threw on. So we going into the school. So at the end of the day, I done went through the entire school day. It was last period. And I think I had got into it with this girl. I never forget, her name was Meredith McFadden. I'm dying to know where she is right now. I looked her up earlier on Facebook when I was telling Elliot the story. And I couldn't find her. But it was a black girl. The only person I found was a white girl named Meredith. But this girl was Meredith McFadden. And we were joking on each other. And I said something to her, or said something to somebody in the class. And she heard me and was like, from across the room, she said, oh, Craig, I know you ain't talking because I saw Miss Gladys come up here today with that hand scarf and rollers on. And them rollers. I was so embarrassed. When I tell you I could have shrunk up underneath one of the chairs, we go straight. Okay, because dialysis, this is fun. But when I say I was so embarrassed, and I said to my mother, I said, see what? Parents, don't be going up to school like that embarrassing your kids. Don't go to school embarrassing your kids like that because they got to go to school with these people. And them kids don't need extra ammunition. When I have kids and I go up to the school, I'm going to be first day of school clean. They be like, oh my God, who's your father? They be like, oh, look at your daddy. Your daddy's stylish. I'm going to go up there and let them have it.
Why?
Because I don't want my kids to be embarrassed.
But you're going to let them have it.
I'm going to let the students have it when I go up to the school. Be dressed to the nines. It's going to be 7:30 in the morning. I'm going to look like I just rolled out of a magazine.
Well, we know you're not going to be on time.
Is there something you want to say to me? Is there something we need to talk about? Because you're not going to make me get ugly on film. Because see, you came into this project with an attitude. That's from Jackie's Back, if y'all don't know. That's one of my favorite movies. When I tell you I know all the lines, and when I first met her, the very first time I met Jennifer Lewis, I said, girl, I know every line in that movie. And we started running lines. She fell out. She ended up calling the guy, Mark Brown, who wrote it, on the phone so that I could say some of the lines to him.
It's a classic.
It is a classic. Listen, if you are part of the community and you haven't seen Jackie's Back, make it your business to see Jackie's Back. It is so funny with Jennifer Lewis. Whoopi Goldberg is in there. Dolly Parton got a little cameo. Bette Midler got a cameo. Because did you know this? Fun fact. Jennifer Lewis used to sing background for Bette Midler. Did you know that? Bette Midler is in there. Who else is in there? The guy that played on Will and Grace. He played Jack on Will and Grace. He got a little cameo. Kathy Griffin got a little cameo. Robert Townsend himself, who did the film, he has a little cameo.
What is Robert?
I don't know what Robert Townsend doing. Is he married? He always seemed really mysterious in that way to me.
He's got to put everybody.
I didn't say he was part of the community. Is he part of the community? Diane Carroll was in it. Yes, Diane Carroll. My girl Selena said, because of you, I bought the DVD and still haven't watched it. Niece, you got to watch that. That shit is funny. You got to watch the little nuances, too. Like, you got to, Sean Hayes, that's his name. Thanks, Bridget. But you got to watch the little nuances, too, because Jennifer, she has on these little, oh, yeah, Isabel Sanford is in there. Don't come in here. You was the nastiest little child in this neighborhood. And take those white people with you. You know how white folks smell after the rain, like wet potato chips. Now get out of here. That's what she told Jennifer Lewis. That shit was hilarious. But you got to watch the little nuances too, because Jennifer Lewis got on these little high heel sneaker pumps. It is so funny. It's a classic. That's actually how I met my friend Randy. Like how we kind of bonded and connected. It's a left right here, right?
That is.
You thought I didn't know that.
The way you're going so fast.
Your seatbelt on, right? You buckled up, right?
Praise God.
We're going to go ahead and do back because I just have a feeling that you and Eric may end up getting married. And I want to be able to wear my gown with my back out because I know I'm going to be one of your bridesmaids or bridesmen.
Are you going to get your back shaved?
My back ain't hairy. Now, that would be Randy or somebody like that. Now, my back ain't hairy. So, I want my muscles and stuff like my, what's those, my deltoids, my delts. I want my delts and stuff to be popping out of the back of my
Why
thing.
is it so warm in here?
Out of the car?
No.
Oh, that's because, listen, all you got to do is move this down. That's all you got to do, okay? And all you got to do is say, hey, can you change the temperature here? All that passive aggressiveness. Why is it so warm in here?
Just asking the question.
My delts. Yes, my delts. I need my delts. Yes, and I'm going to need to be, no, I don't want to be no Vera Wang. I need to be in a black designer. Oh, let me get over. I need to be in a black designer. In 2022 and beyond, we are supporting black people at all costs.
I can make it for you.
I don't want to go in the trail.
Like the shirt you got on?
Angela got this for me for Christmas. Hey, Miss Wells, or Mr. or Miss Wells. Is that Ari? Is that how you say it? How do you pronounce that, Ryan? Let's see if that Ohio school system. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? I don't want to say Mr. or Miss because I don't know if you're male or female by the first name. I'm not sure. But Mr. or Miss Wells, we have an Alicia Wells in here as well. She's a shit starter, though. That Alicia is a shit starter. Oh, Alicia, Daniel told me, my concrete guy, he told me he's coming out to your house to do something for you. Daniel's out there working right now. Amen.
Praise God.
Taco Lover said, come to Colorado. You're going to have me out there, but it's going to be just me and you. I don't know if I have many watchers out there in Colorado.
Denver?
I did have some black gay guys that were out there because they were in a group. I think they were in Denver. They were in like a support group. That's why I did like this.
This is support?
That's group. This is group. This is group.
Without the ash on your hand, I couldn't tell.
Oh my God. I need something to put on my hand. You don't have nothing in your purse I can put on my because I know you got your purse with you. You got your purse. Where your little gymnasium purse?
Let's get one of these samples up in here.
I don't have no more. I'm out. I don't have ain't nothing. Well, it might be a little corner in there. Let me see if we can get me a little corner out of there.
You're already embarrassing me with the shirt.
I didn't mean to wear this shirt. I may have something else in my gym bag.
Make it work.
Like Tim Gunn. What y'all up here doing?
It is a school zone.
Is this a school zone?
Yeah.
Well, what's the speed limit in the school zones?
25.
Okay, well, I was on 30. Don't you get a grace?
No. Not in the school zone.
I'm not really a fan of lotion, as I was saying to you guys the other day on the live, because does it do this to you? Like in the summertime when you sweat, like it just gets slippery. It's like wet.
It is. I'm not from Baltimore.
I need new friends. I think I do want to sprinkle a few white friends in there. A few other.
I love white people.
Oh my gosh, she's a nuisance.
Who is she?
That physical therapist that become from my mother. My mother told the other because they alternate. It's like two different physical therapists that come. And when I tell you, my mother told that lady last week, yeah, you don't have to come no more.
Why?
She said because she was all in here trying to find out who you were and how many books you had and who decorated the house. And she said her son was gay. This is the white lady though. She said her son was gay and you know, this, that, and the third. And
Where did this, that, and the third come from?
I don't know where that came from.
You should get that on the t-shirt.
They said I put on too much lotion. That's why I'd be running and slippery.
You should get that on a t-shirt.
Did you all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button?
This,
Don't.
that, and the
Will you guys please remember? Will you guys please hit the subscribe button? Don't forget to go ahead and join Paid for Your Say. Speaking of Paid for Your Say, Ryan, you had your first one the other day. It was $300.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Run me my money.
What salad did I have? That salad, no feta, cheese. What kind of salad was that I had?
Why are you typing so hard?
I'm calling Elliot. One moment.
Yes, child.
Hello, Elliot. We're on live, so don't say nothing compromising because ain't nothing I can do to take it back, okay?
Were you? You want the fig salad?
Yeah, I want the fig salad, but I don't want feta cheese in mine. Did you want feta in yours? And you getting a fig salad because you need to eat.
I don't want to fix that.
Well, what you want from first to order? You want some lentil soup?
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you're going to eat. You got to talk in that stern voice when you're trying to get your way. Okay? You got to talk aggressive like that so then there's no way a person can kind of navigate around. Right. So what'd you want from fresh to order?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh, you know what I do? I do want a side of a lentil soup too, Elliot. I want the fig salad. I want the fig salad with the shrimp and the lentil soup and some extra croissants.
So I already got the extra croissant.
Oh, I knew you did because you and Gladys be eating up them croissants like they M&Ms.
Oh.
What you want, the lentil soup? What you had the last time we had? Get him a he had a small lentil soup. Do they do like a half salad in a soup or something?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
All right, well, get him a half. You want shrimp on your salad? Get him the half fig salad with the lime. What kind of shrimp are they?
It's the lime tiger shrimp.
Yeah, the lime tiger shrimp with the half fig salad for him. No feta on his either. And
what dressing?
Isn't it a ginger vinaigrette?
Well, they recommend balsamic vinaigrette, but they've got raspberry vinaigrette and ginger apricot vinaigrette, and then strawberry balsamic.
Ginger's fun.
We want the ginger apricot vinaigrette for both.
Okay, and he wants lentil soup as well.
Yeah, a small, like a cup or something, though. Now I want the bowl.
Yeah, and he wants shrimp.
Yeah, the lime shrimp, the lime tiger shrimp for both of us. No feta cheese on either salad.
I already got that, Hachi. Is it okay? I got it.
Okay, that's all. Thank you so very much for being so considerate and so thoughtful.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. What time you called it in? Because we got past that. We could pick it up on the way back.
No, honey.
Oh, you ready to eat now? Oh.
I'm not waiting on you.
That's why he kicked us out the house.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll be talking to you at school, Thelma.
Oh, they're shooting the movie.
Bye. That's that line from Good Times. I'll be talking to you at school, Thelma. Oh, it is warm in here. Let me. Elliot is paying for it, niece. You see how Elliot? You see how? Oh, look, they got the cameras all over here. What y'all filming? Look, just ghetto. What y'all filming?
We could go see if we could be an extra.
Listen, they pay for extras.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, here's a little fact you may not know. Oh, that's a good one. Lisa said, Craig, we need you to do a Patreon conversation with one of your ex-girlfriends. Did they have any clue that you were gay?
Everybody knew.
That should be. Once again, you got to go in. Excuse me. Look, you got to get your two fingers together. I need you to apply this in your everyday life. You need to get your two fingers together and you tap a bitch on their shoulder when you. Excuse me. Look, you just want to be ever so gentle. You just do like this.
They knew.
Yeah, right. The vase calling the vase mean. Really? You think them people didn't know that you were part of the? You think them people didn't know you were tipping through the tulips? You think them people didn't know you were tipping through the tulips? Because a rose can smell a rose.
I think I passed better than you did.
Were you doing that then? Were you doing that back then?
What you not gonna do?
You ain't gonna try to pull me together. Oh my God. You are too funny. Woo! Ryan, you are really coming to life on these lives. I remember once upon a time, you sit over here not to say too much.
I'm an introvert.
Thank you, Cheryl. Because see, before I was playing with y'all, there were a lot of things that I would not do.
What was that?
Well, there were certain things that I didn't do that were real faggotry.
Like what?
There are a lot of things that I didn't do that were real. Like I didn't move my hands like this.
Take it up the butt.
Oh my God!
You said faggotry.
I meant idiosyncrasies and mannerisms. There were things that I.
Did you have the same walk?
Were you trying to say I walk gay? I know you're not talking the way you bounce around on your tippy toes. That's probably why your your calf is strained. All that bouncing and tip. You know somebody part of the community when they bounce on their tippy toes. That's him. He bounce like Carlton. You got to hear Carlton. He's like Craig. Carlton be like, hey, look at the way Ryan walks.
I know he ain't talking.
We be surveying you all the time. We be like, hey, look at the way Ryan. Y'all don't know how shady Carlton is. Y'all only get a little dose on here.
He is very
but that
shady.
Carlton be like, hey, look at the way Ryan walks.
He walks the same way.
He be like, look at the way Ryan walking. Oh God, my man is at work. Don't be calling him. He on his first day at his new job. I sent him a very inspirational text message today. We might need a little AC on. It's hot.
Thanks God.
My God, today it is humid today. It's 70 degrees. Why he got that coat on? But yeah, I sent Carlton a very inspirational message today. Oh, I didn't get to tell y'all. He told me he cried a little bit when he was pulling off. Excuse me. Those of you that are on Patreon, I showed you like the little camera from the house because I spent the night at his house the night before, and then I came home, and then he came over because I had to give him something. I forgot to pack something up, but anyway, he came.
You should have rode with him.
Who gonna take Gladys to dialysis?
You got a group of friends.
At 5:30 in the morning?
I mean, we make a sacrifice.
You see how they say that after he already gone? Well, shit, I need a break still. You want to take Wednesday? As in the day after tomorrow? Look, there's still time. But
I'm on pickup duty.
Okay. But yeah, so when he was leaving my house yesterday, he texted me and said, when I was pulling out of the driveway, a tear fell down my eye. I said, really? Oh. But anyway, I sent him a text message today because he's in a new position. It's a higher position. And it's called art director, where before he was like assistant art director. So the art director is the one that's really like calling the shots. And
it's a bigger promotion.
It's a bigger promotion, right? So like, for those of you that may be new, he designs like the sets and you know, when you watch a TV show or a movie, sometimes it's a sound stage and it's just a set, or sometimes it's actually a house that they're filming in or whatever, but it's rare. Usually they build that stuff. But anyway, so he's doing all that. So I sent him a little text message this morning. Let me tell you what I said to him. So I first sent him a video of Ketanji, the new Supreme Court Justice. I posted this video on my Instagram the other day, so I'm not going to play it now, but she basically says that through this process of confirmation, she was starting to second guess herself. And for those of you that have been following it, you know she's more qualified than anybody that was currently sitting on the bench, right? More education, more experience. But she was starting to question whether or not she was really qualified. Was she, because they put her through so much, they made her seem like made her feel like she wasn't. And in this video, she basically says that she was on a break through, during the confirmation thing. She was on a break and she was walking through like a courtyard. And she said there was another black woman walking towards her. And she said, and the woman was looking at her or whatever. And when they got close to each other, the woman leaned over and said, persevere. Obviously, the black lady knew who she was, recognized her, and she leaned over and said, persevere. And she was crying when she was telling the story. So I sent Carlton that clip because he's the youngest. He's always the youngest when he works in these, and it's always white people, white men. And he's always the youngest. And so sometimes he second guesses himself, and he'll be like, well, I just don't know if and I'm always there like, listen here. You walk in that room and you be clear about who you are. Same thing I told him when he went to do that TV show with Martha Stewart and them. I said, listen, you go in there and you stand in your blackness. Don't be all shucking and jiving with them and being afraid to express yourself, be who you are, So anyway, so I sent him that video this morning when I was taking Gladys to dialysis because I knew he was still asleep. And I said, watch this video before you go to work today. And then I said, good morning. Watch this video before you start your day. Leave doubt in Atlanta. Everyone starts as a novice, but trust yourself. Trust the timing of this. Trust your experience. This is your next level. Remember your title. Don't let people below you walk all over you. And then I said, have an amazing day. And I put a little heart. And that was it. But
it was good.
I felt like you were trying to condescend me. Look, when a bitch get to pointing that finger like that, I felt like you were trying to condescend me. At least from where I'm from Baltimore, I feel like you're trying to condescend me.
I was trying to be nice.
But yeah, that's sarcasm clap. But no, but in all seriousness though, when you are qualified, in that same sentiment that Ketanji expressed, a lot of times Black students at Ivy League universities are the minority, and there have been articles written about it and stuff where sometimes Black students feel like they're out of place. They don't feel like they're supposed to be there because just on GP, they just sometimes feel unworthy, like they're not supposed to be there. And so, for you might be walking into a new position. You may be walking into a new position and you may be the only one of us. But listen, as Oprah says all the time, I come as one, but I stand as many. Okay? I'm standing on the shoulders of giants, of ancestors that came before me. So you're not in there by yourself. You just stand true and just be who you are and be all right. And know that you're right where you're supposed to be. But at any rate, on that note, we're supposed to be in this gym. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here.
Because I got to pee.
What is going on with your bladder?
Asparagus.
Listen, if you all sent the Cash App, thank you in advance. I've been driving, so I didn't get a chance to look at it. If you sent the Zelle, thank you. I appreciate it. Please hit the like, subscribe, and all that stuff and share on this video. Don't forget, tonight at 9 p.m., Gay Like Me Conversation drops a new episode tonight at 9 p.m. All right? Bye. It's going to be on the Gay Like Me Conversation YouTube channel, though. All right? Bye. Oh, I hit the wrong button.